Alrighty, hey again out there. Sorry it's been a while, but we're currently on part 147, and hopefully today should be the last day I have to work on this trading hall. I've been working on it for a little over 100 in-game days by now, I believe, and well, we're finally nearly done here. All I need are a couple of extra librarians, because I'm still trying to collect all the different enchantment book trades. And once they're collected, they will be zombified and cured. We can start with the labeling that has to happen, and then we're good. Then we'll be done. So yeah, we're currently on day 1598, and we've only got two more in-game days until day 1000. So pretty neat. But yeah, last time we finished getting in the rest of our Fletchers, and we actually have a okay, that was a little bit of lag, but yeah, we have a total archive of every single type of tipped arrow. Some of them are different than others, like like we only have like leaping 2 instead of like jump boost 1 or whatever, or like the best turtle master 1 instead of like the slightly shittier but longer lasting one. So, same deal with some of these. Most of these we've got some variant of like every potion effect. Some of them are great, like this is the best possible fire resistance, best possible night vision. I think there's water breathing somewhere in one of these. Yeah, we got the best possible water breathing one as well, which these three specifically honestly like are really cool to have. The weakness ones could be anything they need to be because they're just for the villagers. So all the other ones are just kind of extra just to have, but honestly, it's really dope that we have all of them now. So yeah, hey, welcome, Bean. I'm just getting ready to grab all these morons because, I need to actually start writing down all the different trades we got. So we got Aqua Affinity here, and I've got something separate on my phone to document all the ones that we have here. So we got Aqua Affinity, we got Projectile Protection 4. Okay. Let's see here, Blast Protection 4, and Loyalty 1, which, I think we already have like a Loyalty 3 book, so this one's kind of weird anyway, so we'll keep that in the back of my mind. But now we got Infinity, Looting 3 as well, so we've actually got two of them we can knock off there. There's another guy who sells Looting 3, just to mention that. Infinity, Looting. Oops, hang on, give me a second. There we go. Looting 3 already, and Infinity again, so even though they're right next to each other, they both sell. Huh, that's kind of crazy. That's fine, I guess. It's not really too big a deal. Protection 4. The Thorns one is actually kind of nice. I don't think I've actually had, like, protection. I'm never going to wear Thorns, but I still want to have them, Let's see here. Protection, yep, there we go. We will not be including Thorns at the moment because it's too low. Riptide. There we go. Let's see here. Power, Curse of Vanishing. And then let's see here, Curse of Vanishing, which again I would never use because it's a curse. Like, why would I give myself a curse willingly? Depth Strider. Okay. Let's see here. Unbreaking, Silk Touch. Okay. Here's Silk Touch, and then we got Unbreaking. Fortune. Efficiency, Bane of Arthropods, and Punch. He's a separate efficiency villager, by the way, so just fair warning on that. Arthropods. Punch. And notice how I'm writing down Punch even though we only have Punch 1 here. Because you only need 2 books to make the maximum level, then it's like acceptable. Same with Bane of the Arthropods here. Even though it's 4, you only need 2 books to make 5, so it's acceptable, at least to me. I won't get too specific with it, considering it's just like fucking Bane of Arthropods. I mean, like, come on. But we do have max efficiency anyways. Luck of the C3 is actually pretty nice. That means I don't actually need a whole lot for other things. That's cool. Smite and Fire Aspect. That's cool. Smite. There we go. We're near the end here. Fire Protection. It's only 3, but that's the one I willingly got, so there we go. And it's not too expensive to make multiple of them. Sharpness, 4, okay. Alrighty. Respiration. So just respiration on that one. And then finally, we got mending, multi-shot. Okay. Okay, that's all of our books here. So believe it or not, we've got mostly everything. There's only a couple that we need, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we got 25 out of 37, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we need another 12 enchantments. So at most an extra 12 villagers. Luckily, not too bad. That's pretty good, you know? Now, we still have a couple here that need to be upgraded, so we'll maybe go handle these guys first, considering they're just paper that I need. But yeah, we've pretty much got a hold of everything, so that's really cool to have. So I have no arrows, which is fine, because I got infinity, but I also don't have any fireworks, which is not fine. I know they're tucked away somewhere. I'm pretty confident that they are tucked away somewhere. Although I don't seem to remember where I've tucked them away at. I just know that they're somewhere, which, whoops. Or it should be like one of these or something. It was close, but... Oh, here's my fireworks. Okay, good. So we're just gonna head on down to my base really quickly, go grab some paper, go get these guys up to master, and then we'll go from there. So, yeah. I will be done with the trading hall after today, as I've talked about. Not the actual building, let me make that clear as well. The building still needs to be worked on in spades, like just making the pillars taller pretty much and then laying like an actual proper floor in there. But the actual hall part of it, and that's another thing too, notice how when I'm down here now my base doesn't actually lag. It always lags, but it doesn't like lag because those things are actually far enough away, like sub-chunk wise or whatever. So luckily we're still spared from that, so we can still have it be close, but not like too close to where it gets like unbearable. So that's pretty good. But yep, I need that paper really quickly, and then we'll probably go do some other stuff. Let's see. I'll just take some of this, turn it all into paper. I almost made the fucking banner pattern by accident. Whoops, that would have been unfortunate. The one with the chance of golden apple is like an ingredient. That would have been cool. Alright, there should be more than plenty of paper to actually get them up to their next level, where I have to like buy a bunch of shit from them after that. That's fine. Yeah, you can see which one are notched here, so we're all good. There we go. And we'll take this guy out. That's Riptide. Okay. Alright, that's really good, actually. Fuck. Alright, that's really dope. That was some actual lucky draw shit. I'm happy with that. Alright. That was one of the other ones I needed, so that's cool. So literally the only Trident one we're missing are Loyalty and Impaling, I want to say? Yeah, Impaling. Okay. That was a really good draw. I got Channeling just by complete fucking accident, so dumb stupid luck wins again, but damn, shouldn't have happened. I thought I got Riptide 3, but no, that was one I've already had. Whoops. That's still really fucking lucky. That makes like one less thing I have to grind for. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I guess we'll just take some more emeralds here. Take some of these extra books. And we'll go. But yeah, it's pretty lucky. Pretty happy with that. Won't be that lucky for long though, unfortunately. But that still is an extra thing off my back. So here we go. Okie doke. Depth Strider 2. That's funny. Cool. And that's only 2, so it's not actually really useful. It's not worth anything, unfortunately. But you win some, you lose some. I don't want to waste all that either, but alright, well, we're gonna have to sleep to let these guys refresh their shit anyway, so that doesn't actually matter anymore, unfortunately. But that's still very good, though. They get channeling like that. I mean, that's nice. Means I only need 11 villagers now instead of like 12, so saving up on them counts. It helps. So we need, and kind of technically 10, because realistically, why the actual fuck would I ever willingly want Curse of Binding? You would only use it on yourself, and then if you put Curse of Binding on like a mob, it's just dumb. Like, don't do that. So we're not gonna actually worry about Curse of Binding. I'm gonna put an X next to that to cross that shit out. Oh, sorry about that. I've been kind of sneezing a lot. I just spent like an hour and a half ripping up carpet today for our new RV that we're getting. And it's doing numbers on my fucking nose, man. There's so much dust that you have to get out of it, it's insane. Oh, man. Whew. And I'm sore as shit, too. It has not been a fun couple of days. It's been kind of rough, actually, on me. Ah, man. We're going to be moving here a couple of days, so I don't have to deal with it much longer, luckily, but damn. Sure does take a while, though. Let's see here, we'll just dump this shit, like, I don't know, here. There we go. We got that. Take all of these. Alright, lecterns. We want these. So I got spare paper. Okay, let's think. What else? Boat, minecart, workstation, and slabs. And that's pretty much all we need here. Okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started like normal. I haven't done this in a couple of days, but I've been kind of distracted with a bunch of other shit going on right now, so sorry it's been a little bit, but it's really not that big a deal. It just takes time, but yeah, we'll just go ahead and there should be, if I'm not mistaken, there was one extra villager that I had laying around in here. We should just go snag him really quickly. Yeah, here we go. But yeah, I'm really proud of that that Fletcher stuff where we were able to get like all the different types of tipped arrows. Because seriously, I genuinely do not know if like any other hardcore player has like actually like sat down and done that, just in terms of like time and just actually getting the luck needed to get all of them. It's not like a perfect collection or nothing, like technically, but like, come on. You had every single different type of tipped arrow, even if they are like different effects or whatever. That's still like really fucking cool. And it took a long time too, because I had to keep resetting and importing new ones when those other ones wouldn't give me what I needed. But still, it was a very cool thing to be able to do. Especially the important ones were actually like the max duration and like the best possible ones. Because the water breathing one, like honestly, that one's kind of dope considering I don't have to like, you know, worry about that anymore in terms of like, because I don't even make a lot of water breathing potions because they are kind of a pain in the ass. You need pufferfish for them, and since I don't have like an AFK farm. Well, actually, no, the Guardian farm does provide enough of them, so that's not even an issue anymore, like how it used to be. So I guess it's fine, but Yeah, after this trading hall's all done, hopefully today, I'm planning on it being done today because I'm sick of this shit too, personally. But once it's done today, we'll probably spend the next couple of like days or week or whatever, just working on some old stuff at my base, trying to make things like pretty again and all that good shit. So I'll probably just end up working on exterior design and then interior design, but who knows? I wanted it to be like living and breathing, but given the amount of lag these guys cause, I don't know if that's actually a viable option anymore, unfortunately. Alright, as I talked about, we still do have a list of specific things we're trying to get here, and it's very important that I do actually hit those, so we're going to be searching for a while. Also, my axe is silk-touch, by the way. So that's why I'm using my fist here, which is why I want to make like a spare diamond axe that just stays here that's got like fortune. And I have another one that has silk touch. Just because I can. Let's take this paper here. In case we need to lock it in with a paper trade. Shouldn't be too big of a deal either way. And we're basically just soft resetting until I see something that catches my eye. And if it catches my eye, I check the list. And if it's on the list that I need it, then hey, we got ourselves a thing to get us closer to our goal of owning everything, or being able to trade for everything. But the quartz trade, dude, that one, I don't think I can stress enough how valuable it is. That is, I was watching SB like 730. Ooh, that's actually good. I was looking for feather falling. That's a nice find. We'll go ahead and mark feather falling as got, and we'll just start buying them up until they hit max here, which we're gonna actually be here a while because I'm gonna be looking at this other ones. But I was watching SB737, another like very well known like hardcore creator, all that kind of stuff, and well, homeboy was like catching like a ton of different mobs and all that for a separate project. I don't watch him too much. I just kind of like peek on it every now and then, but he's trying to catch like every mob in hardcore, right? Which that's pretty cool. But the roof of his build, right, was made out of quartz, and not like quartz bricks, just actual like blocks of quartz and like specifically the slabs, which that's fine and all, but like he was he was using like nether quartz to make quartz blocks, and like went through like a whole shulker box of like nether quartz, and still didn't even have nearly enough slab or well, I guess slabs to make it, and I'm like, damn, that's kind of crazy, because I had that exact same issue when I did that, so he was struggling to get like even a quarter of a shulker box, and I can trade for half of one in a day. So I'm pretty happy about that because that block, it really is pretty. But man, it's honestly kind of funny to see that. That's an issue I'm not gonna have to deal with ever again, which is honestly really cool. Because seriously, quartz grinding is awful without the proper infrastructure. Like it's bad, but it's still pretty cool to see. But yeah, we've got to get 9 more. Um, You've noticed, though, that the Feather Falling villager is only Feather Falling 3, not Feather Falling 4. I don't give a shit, personally. He just needs to sell Feather Falling close enough, and then I can do the rest. So it's really not too big of a deal. No skin off my teeth, no skin off my back kind of deal. But, yeah. So now we need to go catch some of these other guys here. Oh, and before I forget as well, let's see here. Why don't we go ahead and get that guy up to expert here? Riptide. Do I have Riptide? No, I don't have loyalty, but I do have Riptide. Okay, so we have another Riptide 3 villager, which I just think is funny. That's pretty cool. And then we'll just buy this guy out of whatever. Yeah, this is literally my other Riptide villager. That is some incredible luck right there, huh? I'll just do that. That should get him up to expert, right? There we go. Clock trade, worthless. Alright, bye-bye. We're gonna go ahead and double check that our shit's in place for the next one. Oh yeah, and I need to mark him with the iron blocks here. We'll go ahead and get this guy leveled up as high as possible as well. There's always a chance when they like level up, they sell something that I need, but this guy didn't, unfortunately. But like I said, there's always a chance, not a guarantee. So we'll do that. We'll go ahead and go prep the area for the next villager here. Maybe see if I can grab this XP orb, but I doubt it at this point if it's taking that long. That's fine though. But yeah, we got a ton of extra villagers that need to be stolen here, so we're gonna go ahead and get a handle on that really quickly. Dump those away. We'll keep those away in there. And yeah, we'll go kidnap another 6, considering we only need 9. We'll be making pretty good pace here. I've already discounted the one trade for Curse of Binding, so we're sitting at 36 total books that are like needed for everything to be complete. Some of them are like fishing rod enchants, like I need like a lure. Piercing is actually useful. Quick charge is actually useful. Um, Loyalty is useful. Thorns is not. I wouldn't get thorns personally. I could probably mark that I have thorns considering I have that thorns 1 book, but I'll just kind of wait to see if I get like thorns 2 before I mark that. But pretty good. That's fair. Season 1 at the end of the school year. That's fair. See, it's funny though, because the end of the school year means nothing to me anymore. Because I've been out of school for I think almost 5 years by now. That's pretty neat. It's been a while. I was technically enrolled in high school when I was, like still like in 11th grade, but I was doing community college. So also, we're running out of villagers again, so we're gonna have to give them bread. Damn it, I didn't want to give them bread, but yeah, let's just go give them this bread or whatever. 2 stacks will be more than plenty to keep them afloat, and I shouldn't have to worry too much about anything. Hello, fools. Take the bread. Thought you could escape, but no, you can't. But yeah, we'll just let them make more. I don't need too many more, I just need some, like, extra. It's honestly not really too bad. Actually, no, it is pretty bad, because we're actually completely out, so good thing I gave him that extra bread. While we're soft resetting these guys' trades, the chunk loader is still on and running, so at least they'll be able to produce a lot more villagers, and then we'll be waiting for them to turn up into adults and whatnot as we're doing other things, so not really waiting anymore. But yeah, we got much higher efficiency with these mine carts because of this extra track now, so if only I discovered that earlier, that would have saved me so much extra time, but it's not even funny. And I might sound a little stuffy. I'm not sure exactly if I do or not, but like I said, kicking up all that dust, doing all that moving shit really messed with my nose big time. Like, I'm not even allergic to anything. There's just so much dust. Alright, well, let's have a spare, but there's just so much fucking dust. It just... Aw, dude, it's bad. Alright, it's fucking momentum based, so get in. Come on. Shoved it at you pretty fast. There we go. But yeah, minecarts, when they pick something up, they are momentum based, so it has to be going a certain speed to actually like try and like kidnap them. Which it can, but also we've got a small issue of that empty minecart, but we'll worry about that after we get all of them in place. That counts. They've probably gone and shoved the regular one out by now, to some extent, but you can see they're still ricocheting off of each other. It's kind of odd that those empty ones cause so many issues, but kind of makes sense, but damn. I went through the portal, not my problem. We're just going to go ahead and get all these guys pushed back through. In fact, they're actually doing it themselves, so let's keep an eye on them and just see how it goes. We'll help them out a little bit here. But yeah, you see they do pretty good by themselves, so I'm not too worried about it. And we'll just do one at a time because moving 4 of them in there sounds like an awful idea. So these 3 will just kind of sit out there doing whatever while I actually get the rest of these guys imported. So yeah, let's just go ahead and start luring them like we used to do. Yeah, this is finally all coming to an end. It's been kind of cool working on all this because now I'll never really have to worry about anything again with villager trades, but my god, has it taken such a long time to do. I mean, seriously, man. This has not been easy. Okay, dude, come on. Not only do you see the thing now, but, like, you don't even walk the fucking right way. a weirdo in every sense of the word. Like, what the actual fuck was that? I had to break open my ceiling a little bit to get them in. And now basically we just sit here and reset them over and over until they inevitably give us what we need. But we'll find out. As I said before, Thorns is inherently useless, so I'm hoping we don't. If we get Thorns 3 or whatever, I don't mind it. But, like, it's not a desirable thing, so we don't really want to have Thorns 3 if I can help it. Hour 4, that would have been cool earlier, like way, way earlier, like years ago by now. Not really years, but in-game years, I guess. I don't fucking know. It's hard to believe, though, this world's been around since late February, early March, and it's already, like, September, so I think we've actually gone ahead and passed 6 months now, that's pretty cool, Like that. Pretty neat. Every day you get to see one last that long. Now, I know it's all been boring infrastructure shit for most of it, but now that it's all done, Knockback was one of them, technically, right? I think Knockback was legally one of them, but Knockback is, like, the stupidest fucking enchantment you could ever have on, like, anything. But legally it is one, so... Oh, what the hell, why not? Yeah, alright. Alright, I need more paper here. So knockback sucks, by the way. You will never see me with a sword that has knockback because it just does not make sense to me in terms of just like why would I want this, Same with fire aspect. Like why would I want that? It sets it on fire for like a little bit of extra time, but then it can pass the fire to you if you're not careful, and like you die to that. So I'm good. Thanks. Knockback is marked. We're at 28 out of 36, which still does include Thorns. That is Riptide again. For God's sakes, if that would have been Loyalty, that would have been fucking cool, but it is Riptide for yet another time, so that's kind of stupid, but whatever, I guess. But, yeah, you'll never see me use Knockback or, like, Fire Aspect. You might see me use Flame on a bow, maybe one day. But even then, it's still kind of weird because, like, yeah, you set the thing on fire, but, like, it can pass it right back to you. And if it passes it back to you, you start taking fire damage on top of any, like, actual damage, too. And it's just extra damage you don't need to take. It's only ever really an issue if you're, like, wearing an Elytra and, like, not a chest plate. So it's not really that big of a deal for me for the most part. A lot of my shit is also, like, walkable on top of, like, actually being cool to fly through. But, like, And I've been thinking about it too, because I've kind of actually have missed working on it, and I kind of wanted to tie it together finally. We're gonna probably be building the mountains here again soon. Like once all this is done, I'm gonna go to like the old-fashioned way of just using like dirt scaffolding. We're not gonna be doing any fancy cobblestone scaffold or whatever. We're just gonna be using good old like dirt like scaffolding to map out the shape, and then we're just filling in the empty gaps. We'll use like stone scaffolding too as we near the peak, so that way I can show where it should be transitioning at. But I've talked about it a little bit before, but I want the outside to be made out of dirt and stone because we're not doing the transition gradient anymore because it's too bad, and it looks cooler like as a canyon anyways. I feel like doing it for the whole mountain would kind of like devalue it, and not to mention it's already going to be a pain in my ass and I have to inevitably like turn it into a proper gradient again, where I have to like fade it and actually add like finer details to it. Like, dude. But we'll just be going with a normal like grass, dirt, stone, and snow like mountain. For like the outside, and then it'll transition into the canyon part where like my actual base is on the inside. And then once that's done, then we can start doing some of the finer bits and whatnot. But the main thing, too, is making sure we really nail all the individual peaks, because they're going to act as those transition points between the actual, like, mountain. What are you doing, bitch? Get in. There we go. But they act as the transition point between the actual mountain and the actual canyon, and you want to make sure you hit those really good, because if you don't, it's going to look janky. And it might look janky no matter what I do, because it is kind of like a weird transition to even attempt, but I think if I do it right, it won't look bad, and it actually would look pretty decent, but I have to be careful what I do, though. Alright, Thorns 1. I already have a guy who sells Thorns 1, so you can go to hell. feather falling 1, not cool. Fire protection 4, that would have been cool, but I've already got fire protection 3, so honestly it's not even really worth keeping them around. Thorns 2, now I did talk about it earlier, but I did say that if I did a second, like, best or whatever, then it counts, so it does count, unfortunately, so we are going to get the Thorns guy here. We'll get him up to Apprentice, so that way his trades are permanently locked in, and he's always, he'll always be a librarian when he's up to level 2 like that, which is why we do this, so, yeah. Just to make sure he never loses it. There we go. He's up to level 2. That was pretty quick and painless. Respiration 3 is kind of funny, but not too useful at the same time. I guess we can try getting up to level 3 to see. Oh, he sells glass, so that's pretty good. Not another enchantment book, but it still is glass, so hey, we take those. Let's go ahead and get this written down that we now have Thorns. And let's just keep looking here. So we've got 29 out of 36. So we need another 7 villagers here. And we'll be good to go. And we also need to go stockpile some additional emeralds as well. I'm still thinking about it. But, yeah, dude, being able to, like, stockpile on a couple of certain things, mainly the quartz, being able to just have, like, a ton of that shit is honestly really nice. And then, back to the mountain, because I forgot what I was talking about for a second there, but, yeah, that mountain, gonna be working on it after this trading hall again, finally. We'll probably just try and get some of the framework on it done. And then I'll probably take another day to also do like some of the interior and exterior like design for the actual island, because I've been wanting to do that for a while too. But yeah, that mountain's gonna be a lot more traditional, as I've talked about, where it like slopes a lot more than it does. Then it's not a sharp incline. It's a much like steeper and gradual, or not steeper. It's a much shallower and like gradual incline, like something you would see of like an actual like traditional like just normal mountain, you know, like. Think Mount Everest in terms of like that kind of angle, you know. Like you can have those beautiful like jagged peaks at the top, but to get there, you gotta have like a relatively like shallow and like linear angle, you know. Like for every 1 block in distance horizontally, I should go about 1 block vertically. Is pretty much the general rule of thumb we kind of want to stick to here. Now, not exactly that, mind you, but for the most part, you want to be fairly close-ish to that. Just to be sure, and then I can always like spruce it up a little bit with some extra blocks, not actual spruce like specifically, but you get the idea. We can do things to make it less uniform, and then when it's less uniform, it'll look a lot better. But I think our big thing is going to be making sure that when we go from dirt and grass into stone, that we really go ham with the stone, and then also the snow that goes on top of it. Because if we don't do that like to the fullest extent, then it's going to look awkward and like, oh, it needs more stone, but then like had to cut out a bunch of extra dirt for it, and you know, you'd have to be careful. Luckily, I think we can just kind of like base it off of what we've already done, like at my base and all that, with all the other stuff, so that shouldn't be too bad, but it's something that needs to be carefully managed, let's say that, yeah. Oh, and I heard back from that interview. I talked about it a couple of weeks ago, but I did actually finally hear back from that interview, and they didn't hire me, which, you know, is fine. Like, I get that, but not only did they take more than 2 weeks to, like, say that, they also, like, just said in the email why I was rejected was just they weren't looking to hire anybody, which they were looking to hire people when I was interviewing, so for them to say that they weren't is ridiculous. And they wasted 2 weeks, and they said they weren't looking to hire, and then, you know, we got to speak to, like, the person who, like, I had actually interviewed with, like, the head of their department and all that for, like, accounting. And, like, the receptionist, they both said I did great. There was literally nothing wrong with how I interviewed or what I did. They just wouldn't say more than that, but, like, apparently I did fucking great on the interview part. Like, I qualified, I had every, like, qualification they could want or need for what I was trying to do. But, like, they just apparently just magically weren't looking to hire after that. Even though it took them 2 weeks to say that, it just was like, dude, really? Because we even got me a car and everything in preparation for this shit. and like a bunch of extra like dress shirts and whatnot. But mainly the car is the thing I'm pissed off about because I don't mind driving, but like if I knew I wasn't going to get this job, I was just not going to get a car because now I have to pay car insurance and pay for gas on something that realistically I have no way to like recoup that money with like a job or something at the moment, you know? And it's like, dude, what the actual fuck? That was such a. It was like a waste of time. Like at least like if they need somebody again, I guess they'll like call me back and say, hey, you're hired. But like, just a total waste, you know? Like wasted everybody's time by doing that. But it was just kind of lame. But imagine seeing a cool mod. I've kind of wanted to play modded again recently, but like I only wanted to play like Astromine, and like the dude just stopped like updating it as soon as it came out, pretty much. So it was a shame, but I really wish there were more like space ones like Astromine. That one was kind of cool. Fire Aspect 2. I've already got Fire Aspect. I'm pretty certain. I like wrote that down. Yeah, I've already got Fire Aspect, so out he goes. Wild update. Oh yeah, I've seen that before on a couple of separate YouTube channels. I think Waddles is still reviewing it, but pretty cool. Seems nice. Just adds a couple of other things from, you know, like concept art or whatever the hell, but I don't mind the wild update we did get, honestly. Like, it was kind of natural that they had to do something like smaller because they're still making up for the fact that they split caves and cliffs, not to mention that like when they released part 2 it was just fucking massive as is, so like you expect them to follow that up with like something equally as massive, or like he's just kind of dumb, you know. Concept art thing definitely was kind of scummy on their part to say that, oh, it's just concept art, so you shouldn't have actually looked at it like that. Also, we got Lure 2, it counts, so we're going to go ahead and mark Lure as got, which is good. So that means I've got every single fishing rod enchantment possible, which that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get that in. Level 2, projectile protection 2, go suck my nuts. There we go. Alrighty. So we've got Lure now. 30 out of 36, we can get another 6 villagers. And we're running out of shit to grab here. Mainly it's crossbow enchantments and trident enchantments. And then some weird things like Frostwalker and like Flame. Do I really not have anybody who sells Flame? That is very bizarre. I definitely would have wrote that down by now if there was somebody, but I don't know, it's just kind of odd to me, you know? Weird. I not have Flame. I could have sworn I had seen one with Flame like a long time ago by now, but apparently not, because I would have already written that down if you did have it, so it's kind of whatever, but still would be kind of cool to see. Let's see. Let's see. Riptide 3 again. I had a lot of Riptide 3 guys for like no reason. Still not seeing Flame. I'll also have to make sure to write these down as well. So, you know, I'll have to be careful with that. I'll have to make sure, well, because we're going to be writing them down without signs is what I mean. I say that. Got Loyalty 1, to be fair, and you only need like 4 Loyalty books to make like Loyalty 3. So it kind of counts, but like I definitely know I can like snag something bigger. So I'll try for higher levels, but it's okay for me. But I think we're at 1600 now, right? Yep, we've hit day 1600 finally. That's pretty neat. We got another 400 days until day 2000, which, again, pretty damn cool. When we hit day 2000, I'm hoping, and I can't guarantee it by a long shot because it is a ton of work, but I'm hoping by day 2000 I can at least get the mountain done, like fully like built in. Maybe not textured properly or like gradient properly, but like I can get the actual like thing built, you know. I just think that'd be like really cool to be able to do. Is just actually have the mountain pretty much built. It should be pretty intact by the time I'm done with it. So hoping to have that done by day 2000, so that way I can just go work on my base a bunch and then just go do other things too. Because once my base is done, I'm gonna probably have to go build like I don't have to, but I'm gonna probably build like another one and maybe start working on the sphere again. But there's that other like area I want to build where I can like farm all those carrots so I can start making golden carrots. But at the same time, I don't even need to make golden carrots because now they sell so many. Like I get like 20 something stacks of golden carrots per day now if I wanted to. I've got like 36 farmers. I don't have 36. No, I have 18 still. Right? Yeah. So we've got even less than I remember. But like that just goes to show I didn't even need that fucking many. Yeah, we've only got 18 farmers down here, you know. And only a couple of fishermen, but fishermen, they're not that important. I only wanted them for the campfire trade, because, you know, making campfires kind of stinks to do in bulk, so to be able to buy them is honestly really nice to do. Not to worry about a lot. But there's only 6 trades here that we're looking for, and we'll hit them at some point. It's gonna take a little bit. We've been on a nice like pace with getting them every like couple of minutes or whatever, but it's not reasonable to expect that the whole way through. We've only got 6 left, technically 7 if I really want that extra curse, but like nah, I don't want that extra curse. Curse of Binding in a hardcore world would probably like the last thing I'd ever want to lay eyes on. Because just having it in my inventory alone would be fucking sketchy. We already got a guy's house thorns too, right? It was right next to him. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, Curse of Binding, not getting it. Technically, that means I wouldn't have everything, but like, come on. It's Curse of Binding in a hardcore world. Why would you ever fucking want that? And same with Curse of Vanishing. Like, the only reason I have it, like, right now, is just because I rolled it on, like, a separate villager on top of that. So, like, you know, to willingly want that would have just been awful. See, like, here's Curse of Vanishing. I've already got that. And it's not useful, just a curse. And then having shit vanish isn't exactly important either for me. And same with Binding. Like, why would you, like, fucking want that in a hardcore world? If it was on, like, a server with other people, I could see some value in it, especially with, like, Binding. Because then I would just completely, like, fuck somebody over and, like, give them, like, mending, like, armor, or, like, give them, like, a pumpkin helmet with, Frostwalker 1. Okay. This one, kind of useful, because it's Frostwalker. It's also another thing I need. And considering you can only get up to Frostwalker 2, we'll buy them out. So that'll be good. So we'll go and get some more emeralds here. But yeah, like curses in player, dumb, literally no need for them. But curses in multiplayer though, funniest shit ever. Because I would inevitably give them like a curse of binding, like pumpkin helmet, even if it's like in a hardcore world. Because like you know, we do a small amount of gaming. This is a treat. There we go. We have our Frostwalker dude up to level 2. We sell some lanterns. We'll buy them off of him. Go ahead and mark Frostwalker as done. We are now sitting pretty at 31 out of 36. So that's cool. Sharpness 3. That's kind of funny, but not too useful. I do like the glass though, so that's good. These lower iron blocks, by the way, mean that they're locked in, but they don't actually like they're not what is it, master yet. They're not like the highest level possible, so they still need to. Oh no, it didn't even mean that. It meant that like their books aren't actually like 1 emerald apiece. So they're marked for like zombification and curing again. So like this guy sells all of his books for 1 emerald apiece. Same with this one, and we go down the list until we get over to here, where this guy's not only not done, but not all of his books are 1 emerald apiece. Actually, now they are, so I could even mark him as such. Is, you know, now that all of his shit's 1 emerald apiece. Yeah, we'll go and mark him. Here we go. And what about this guy? Is he up to expert? He is. And everything is up to 1 emerald apiece, so yeah, we can mark him too. Alright, so yeah, we've only got the new ones now that are needing that, but it's not too big of a deal. Basically, we would just zombify and cure them a bunch until they all sold them for 1 emerald apiece. You know how that works. It's easy stuff. My game is still definitely jittery, to put it lightly. I mean, I don't blame it. I mean, I've been running the damn thing too hard with, you know, the amount of villagers that's in here. But luckily, it's not close enough to my base to be an issue, but it's close enough to, like, fly up here and take a nether portal in, like, 3 seconds. So, not too bad. The perfect distance overall, but still, you gotta be careful with that. stuff can be dangerous. If you don't like manage the lag properly, I can start like breaking the fuck out of my game, but it should be fine. But I could always see too. I'm pretty sure there's like oh, not vanilla. Well, actually, yeah, kind of like vanilla tweaks that. I don't know. There's got to be something that helps to like tone down like villager lag with like fabric or some shit like that. But because they kind of do need to be toned down big time because they take a while to do. You know. Luckily, we have some adults, so the chunk loader with breeder is still like fully functional, which is very good because I was actually gonna run out there. All right, we only need 5 more enchant, so we'll grab what we can. So that's 3 villagers. This is villager number 4, and then we're out of adults, so we can't take any of the babies, obviously. So the thing I said about taking any of the babies, I just fucking stole a child by accident. Whoops. Oh, I think if you set them on fire with a bucket of lava, it doesn't actually count as murdering them. Or if they can't see it, it doesn't count either. But no, they could definitely like see that. But this is problematic. Let's put it like that. It's not going to be good. So we need to go out and around, see if I can shove them backwards. There we go. So we're going to shove them. Did I get another one? I got 2 of them? What? I thought I only grabbed 1. Or, fuck. Dude, that's not cool. Dude, you know how fucking hard it is gonna be to, like, actually get these guys to just not, like... Oh my god, because now I'm gonna have to, like, figure out some jank shit to, like, get them in such a way where, they can, like, die to, like, lava. Like this, for example. Like, this is just jank. So they have to be able to, There we go. Not inhumane if I say it's not inhumane, considering I'm the one doing it, so... They simply should have just, not gotten in the minecart. That's all they had to do was just not be fucking dumb. And, like, we wouldn't be having this discussion. But, they suck. They're not very cool. Get off the thing, bitch. Let's go. Come on. Okay. I can afford to lose the minecarts too, by the way. That's why I don't mind doing that. Here's iron. I got plenty of it. I'm literally sitting on like 16 iron blocks, so, But yeah, now that that's taken care of, I guess we'll start moving these guys through. We'll have to give the breeder some more time to just kind of turn some more of them into adults, unfortunately, so we're going to still be waiting a while, but honestly, still not too bad, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Just get them nudged into the fucking rail line. Quit being difficult, come on. Let's go. That. And we'll do that. That's both of them. And it's time to do everything again. So hopefully this shouldn't take too long either, but I doubt it'll take that long. Yeah, we've only got, like, what did I say, like 5 trades left to get? Or 5 enchantment books? Not including Curse of Binding, obviously, because why would I ever want that, willingly? But, yeah, we can go ahead and get this shit done at least. There we go. Let me just go ahead and nudge them in place slowly. But yeah, we need 5 more enchantments, and then we're pretty much good. So I'll have to make a bunch of extra signs, and I'll have to go get a ton of extra white dye, but we'll go ahead and label all these guys too today as well, just to show off what they have. I imagine trying to clip that, but you know, it's on a VOD, so it's permanently clipped by default. But you know, it's the thought that counts, right? Ooh, yeah, but yeah, I mean, like once all this is done, we're just gonna take some time to make a bunch of signs. Maybe we'll get some glowing sacks if I still have some left over. Um, I don't know, like go get some weight dye because they're gonna be on spruce signs. So I want them to really pop, and then we'll just list like what trades they have on them. And then we don't even have to list the price because everything's going to be 1 emerald, which is why I wanted to do that because it makes things really easier. But, you know, so cool. Makes things easier to see as well for me. But yeah, they'll go like right above the levers on like these glass blocks here. Just so that way, you know, why not? Okay. This one here. Alright, what do we got? There's only 5 other trades we're going to need. 2 of them are Trident trades, being loyalty and impaling, I believe. Yeah, so we need loyalty and impaling. The other 2, I want to say, are crossbow trades, being quick charge and what was it, piercing? Yeah, we need quick charge and piercing. And then the last weird trade is flame. So yeah, we still sorry about the sniffles, but like I said, that dust really messed with me these past couple of days. Oh man, dude, it sucks, but got like straight in my nostrils big time, and it's just not stopped. But yeah, we need 2 trident, 2 crossbow, and 1 like regular bow trade, and then we're like actually like good here. So we'll just keep grinding out for these. The cost of the book doesn't particularly matter. So even if it's impaling like 5 for like a stack of emeralds, it doesn't really matter because it'll get knocked down at the end of the day to like not that. Just as long as we had the book. You know, that's all I need. Cause I definitely had the golden apples for it. I definitely had the weakness for it. It's literally just getting the damn thing is the problem here. Piercing 1, see, that's not acceptable because it goes up to piercing 4, so we're only taking like piercing 3 or above. And it doesn't go up to piercing 5, by the way, just want to make that clear. It goes up to piercing 4. You'd think it would go up to 5, but that means it would go through like 6 things. Now that's quick charge 2. Quick charge only goes up to quick charge 3. This is acceptable. Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and grab some extra emeralds here. We can go ahead and write down that we got quick charge now, yada yada. But another good trade once again. Part of the deal pays off or some shit, I don't know. But yep, we now can get quick charge 2, turn it into quick charge 3 almost immediately. So we've got 32 out of 36. Let's just go ahead and buy this guy out of his lanterns. And then we'll go down there and pick up our leftover lectern. Smite 5, that's, you know, not really useful anymore, but still cool to have, I guess. Or at least having extras, but there we go. You can add the F3 menu for right now. So it's kind of out of the way. But yeah, we're just down here really quickly to pick these up. Which we did, so that's good. Okay, there we go. And we need to go kidnap another one. Surprisingly, you're actually already almost out of emeralds again, but we'll just make some more really quickly by turning these. Sitting on a ton of emeralds right there, that's cool. Alright, so now it's just 1 crossbow enchantment and 2 trident enchantments and then another regular bow enchantment, so we are getting there. But yeah, seriously, don't underestimate trading, man. It's really nice to be able to have like so much stuff with just pretty much like a button away, you know. Especially with the amount of emeralds we get from it. I can always build like a much crazier raid farm, which actually I do kind of plan on building because of the witch drops as well are kind of nice. But like we can get all the witch drops through other means that are still like pretty good, so I'm not too concerned with it in particular. But yeah, honestly, it's not too bad. We're just gonna push this guy along the top here like this, just because he kind of went down the wrong way. And you know, we still have more farms that need to be redesigned at some point. I don't know what I would start with. That's something we'll probably wait on for like by day 3,000 at that point. Cause I really want my base to start getting wrapped up here. You know, I've been working on building it for ages now, and it's still just kind of in limbo. I've been distracted by other things, and I think it's time to start wrapping that. So. Yeah, hopefully I get my base out of limbo and actually get the thing built, and then once it's done, we'll probably start furnishing it and all that. And well, when I get the mountain done by day 2,000, like I've talked about, but that also kind of does include like doing some like nice like terraforming work on my actual like island too. But it'll happen at some point. It just takes time. Thorns 3, that would have been cool earlier, but nah, I don't need it now. He only sells Thorns 2, and even then, it's like I don't need to use Thorns. It's not too useful. Because if I ever transport something, like imagine if I had Thorns armor and I went down there with those zombies, I would end up killing them over enough time. You know, it's just dumb. You don't ever need to wear Thorns. As I get another Thorns 3 roll. Aqua Affinity again for the 80,000th time. I really like that one. And Thorns is just kind of whatever, you know. You take it or leave it. It's not too useful. The damage it does is kind of eh, but it does like a bunch of extra damage to your armor to compensate, which is not too great, honestly. And it can be kind of useful in certain, like, somewhat, like, weird situations. Like, if I'm, like, fighting a brute and it keeps landing, like, big hits on me, then it would be kind of nice. Why did you not register? What? You registered all of them before. What makes this time different? Dude, what the hell? Oh, it might be another weird, like, AI had, like, a stroke kind of thing. Okay, well, we're gonna go grab, some of these other bits really quickly, and then we'll go see. But yeah, Thorns was never really that useful between like the durability damage, and then also if you transport like any hostile mob, you're guaranteed to kill it at some point. So you know, he seems to be attracted to a different workstation somehow, which I don't like or appreciate. Okay, see, like, what's the deal? He seems to be looking at this one here. Okay, but apparently not though. But like actually not. Great, and now I have to fucking. Oh, dude, I want to fucking play. Keep remaking all this shit 24/7. Oh no. You should be connected to something here, but you're not. Why is that? We're stealing from these guys too. Hopefully I can give this idiot a job. There we go. So if he got connected to this guy's lectern. Okay, I don't know who did that. I saw the particles, I just saw the wrong one. Okay, what is going on, bitch? Somebody needs to link here. Someone's not right. Oh, now you fucking link to it as soon as I move it away. Dolt. Thank for brain. Oh my god. Dude, these things are always, like, just annoying. Alright, that time he definitely did without a shadow of a doubt. That time this guy did too. Okay. There we go, that's better. Okay, now they're back to normal. Good, alright. Now that's resolved, we can just keep trucking away here. And, yeah. yep. Only like 4 more enchants, I believe. So loyalty 2. Oh, loyalty was the one we wanted, right? I'm pretty certain it was. Yeah, it was. Hey, cool. All right. Very neat. We need to pick some up anyways because I'm still gonna be making those tridents here like really soon. So we need to actually pick up 4 loyalty books because we need 2 loyalty 3 books here. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and grab these. There we go. That's cool. And we need to go get the rest of the paper to get them up to level 2, and then we can officially mark it. But we are doing, we're doing nice here. Not too bad. Okay, now we need paper. So now we just need impaling, piercing, and flame, and then we're done. Smite 4. Okay, cool, whatever. Alright, so loyalty is now marked officially. We're sitting at 33 out of 36. And yep, we're still just kind of hoping for the next batch. So yeah, I'll be here a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and go get the other ones, and then we're starting to wrap it up here finally. Now, the things that we're going to need, though, they're starting to get kind of less and less, so I'm going to be struggling a little bit more to fill in the remaining gaps, I'm pretty sure. But we still haven't seen, like, sufficient, like, piercing at all. You know, we still haven't even seen, like, impaling other than, like, impaling 2. But, like, we need better than impaling 2 for that to even be considered. Probably, like, impaling 4, bare minimum, would be good. And then, you know, we still need piercing 3 or 4. And then flame is kind of just whatever. Like I said, you'll never really see me use it. It's just kind of cool to have, but realistically, you won't ever see it ever do anything. Because why would I need flame, you know? Like, shooting something that's set out of fire is only useful for, like, cows or, like, you know, any kind of, like, animal that you want to, like, cook without having to, like, you know, pull out a flint and steel or a lava bucket or just, you know, anything like that. But it's not too useful. Not anymore. If it was early game and I had a flambeau, then yeah, okay, you know, would be kind of neat to have because, like, that means you can actually, like, cook, like, animals without having to, like, cook them in, like, a furnace or, like, on a campfire, so not too bad, but it just is not like that, so it's not too useful. But yep, we need 3 more villagers here, and then we'll be good to go. The music. Sorry about that. It's only been an hour, surprisingly enough, so still making pretty good time here. Not too bad though. Oh man. Like I said, my sinuses are really fucked up because all that dust. We'll be moving on Thursday and probably Friday to some extent as well, by the way. So don't really expect anything on either, especially Friday too, because Splatoon 3 will just come out, and like I don't really want to stream Splatoon 3 until it's kind of settled, because I'm mainly just gonna be playing like the table turf battles at the start and like story mode and shit. I don't want to be spoiling that for people. But you know, I'll probably stream it eventually, but it's just not a high priority at the moment, so I wouldn't hold my breath on it. That's 2 adults. That puts us up at 35. And that's 3. Okay, that's our last villager we should need for a very, very long time. Now, once I get some real, like, top-of-the-line shit, then maybe we'll, like, expand the trading hall out more, but, like, I wouldn't worry about it, personally. I don't think you'd ever see that. Not for a long time. It's not really worth expanding it out more. Like the leather worker is only useful for the saddles. The butchers just straight up are not even useful. The toolsmith and the weaponsmith and the armorer, like once you've got your first set of good armor, you don't need more, you know? Like if you do need more, then you don't need like entire shulker boxes in a single day more. Like you just that's just not a thing you need, you know? And it's not even like useful for like an own like a mini game or anything like that that I'd make. Like it's just a waste, you know? Now the tools and the weapons are a little bit more like arguable, considering that they like the Bane of Arthropod sword, right? I can leave like one of those, and that's the thing. Like one, I could leave like one of those at the cave spider spawner farm, right? But not much more than that. They're still not too useful, and you just don't need that many at once. Now, I guess though, for what it's worth, it is different if it was something like pickaxes, for example, right? Like having like a full shulker box of like perfect diamond, like soak touch, and another perfect diamond fortune pickaxes. That could have some merit to it, especially for like netherite mining. But like, they'd still would have to be fixed up, which is fine. It just means I would be able to go for significantly longer without having to take a break to go like refresh. But like, still not like crazy important though, you know? Something I can have, but it's not something I should have. But it's something I could still do, and I'm planning on doing actually. I might just make like a ton of like extra like diamond copies of all my tools and just spread them throughout the world for like weird things. But I have heard of Top Gun because I know like Top Gun Maverick was like in the news for being like like making a ton of money, and then also being sponsored by like the U.S. Army. It's considered like a fucking propaganda movie. But yeah, I am aware of it. So, but yeah, it's like cool, I guess. I don't know. They fly at a plane, they shoot at a bad guy. That's pretty much all you need. But yeah, the army sponsoring it though definitely is immediately sketchy for me. So that's why I haven't really seen it yet. I have heard of it, I just don't like it. But oh yeah, because the new one that came out was Top Gun Maverick, but I know there were other ones before that. Which yeah, that's fair. But war movies were kind of like never my thing. Like Forrest Gump isn't like a fucking war movie, but like um oh, what was it called? American Sniper was kind of cool, based on like Chris Kyle, I think it was. It was pretty neat. Um, I wanted to watch like Saving Private Ryan. I heard like 1917 was supposed to be like really fucking cool, or was it 16? But either way, one of those years was a movie, and it was supposed to be like really groundbreaking for like being filmed in pretty much like one single like continuous shot, which is honestly pretty cool. But yeah, for the most part, those kind of like war movies are, yeah, kind of odd to make that into like a drama or like a you know marketable movie, making like something like that. It's just I don't know. Never feels quite right. It glorifies war to some extent, and that's just kind of weird by default because it's like, well, probably somebody getting shot to death or like becoming cripplingly like injured for the rest of their life just for, I don't know, no reason in particular. But it can still be cool to watch, but not like the behind the scenes shit that's like, how they're funded or who like actually like wants you to like get out of it or what. I don't know, man. It's goofy. They can be cool in terms of the visual effects, but sometimes it's just like, well, it's whatever. Let's see here. We're still looking for 3 separate books. We're looking for piercing, impaling, and flame. That's all we really want here. And it's important that for piercing and impaling, they're as close to perfect as possible because you're going to want them anyways to be close to perfect. Flame is whatever, too. Flame is just like, once you get flame, you got flame. But it's not useful because it's flame. Like, it's, come on. Now, if I do see flame before I see the other two, of course I'll still buy it. But if it's the last thing that I would get, then I'll just ignore it and say that we're done because it's flame. Come on, get real. Who actually willingly wants like flame from like a villager? Like, yes, I've already got mending, but I really could use some flame on my bow and not just go fucking use an enchantment table or something. I just want flame on my bow. Like, come on, it's dumb. It's goofy. That's silly. It's not that useful, man. Like, you set shit on fire, you do a little bit of extra fire damage, but it could go back to you, so on top of having to deal with fire damage, you also still have to deal with the thing coming at you anyways. Like, come on. It's weird. It doesn't even do enough extra damage for it to be worth anything. Actually, no, it kind of could be, maybe. Like, okay, because I know, like, a Power 5 bow doesn't automatically one-shot stuff, because it's, like, a roll for it to do it. Like, if it does, like, a high damage roll, then yeah, it'll one-shot stuff, but if it doesn't, it won't. So Flame in that specific instance could be useful, because, like, no matter what, so you're not going to believe this, right? So no matter what, it can be useful, technically, but, like, realistically, come on, it's Flame. We don't, we don't like Flame around here. Set shit on fire. I guess actually for TNT, okay, you know what? I'll make that exception real quick. TNT, being able to light it from like a safe distance like that without like redstone. Okay, we'll let that one slide because I don't mind that one. But in terms of just having it just to damage shit, nah, it's kind of goofy. It's yeah. Might have to go back and get more sugar cane, but for paper here, but still did pretty good. We got flame now at least, so that crosses yet another one off the old bucket list here. Curse of Vanishing again, because fuck you. Why not? Sure. Fortune 1. Okay, so that's where the luck ends. Oh wait, I literally put that in the wrong one anyways. Whoops. Oh well. Oh yeah, we're starting to get phantoms again, so... But yeah, we got flame now, so now we're just looking for impaling and piercing. And once we get those, we'll be good here to go. So let's see here, let's go ahead and write down flame. And we need piercing and impaling, like I said, so hey, we're pretty much good here. There's not a whole lot left here anymore, which that's cool. Sick of having to work on this shit, man. It's been literal weeks. I was still uploading these in like the middle of August, and it's like near like the first like half of September now. Like we're getting close to that. Well, not even close, really. It's the beginning of September, but like it has been way too fucking long of just working on trading hall shit. So I'm glad it's because remember, once we're done with this, that's it. There's no more trading hall shit pretty much ever again because there doesn't need to be, you know. I can trade for everything in reasonable bulk, and like, you know, I have all the enchantments after this, so like I wouldn't even need to like get any extra. Curse of Binding is stupid for fucking like not good in single player, so it's not even worth to have right now, obviously. But we would have everything else, and then some of the other villagers, like I talked about, like Shepherd is another one too that's not too useful. But you know, there is just kind of a point where like we have everything after these next couple librarians, and we don't need to have everything else, you know. But and also if I start putting in too much more after this, we will really start hitting some like serious like frame rate issues. Like we've already got some now, but it's kind of manageable. Like we're not actually hitting too many like frame dips at all because I can't see a lot. But if I look towards the center, then it's like okay. Now we got problems because now I can actually see what the hell's going on, and then if I can see what's going on, the game has to render it, and then it makes it worse with the lag. I think it's better during nighttime because they all just kind of stand around and like don't try to do anything because they can't see anything, but like, still, gotta be really careful. Hey, you quit being a dick. Hang on. Get in the fucking hole, bitch. Let's go. Come on. There we go. Good boy. Okay, see, but like the thing is with that though is I could literally just stand next to like a cactus or something and like you know go break it that way, and then go put on my normal armor. And I do get the idea of like soft restarts in terms of like you're not starting a whole new world, but you are just like kind of just you know like starting in a new area. But like I still have so much shit here that I want to do. I haven't gotten bored over here. Like if I had gotten like crazy bored over here, then I would consider it. But like at the same time, I wouldn't, because I still like really value this world. And I want this thing to last for a very long time. There will be a point where I actually do make like a secondary basic way far from here, but it's a long time away. And it'll probably be like when a new update comes out, if anything, that like changes like the whole game. Like if we do end up getting like a whole nother dimension because of like the deep dark like portal like shit or whatever, that's when I would consider like making a whole new base. Not starting over from scratch, but making a whole new base and like living in that for like a couple of months, just so that way I can be close to like that portal and then like go actually do shit there. Or maybe if I renovate a whole like ancient city or whatever, that would be like another like secondary base I could have. You know what I mean? Like it just kind of depends. Also, I don't have any other close ancient cities. They're all the ones that are like ridiculously far away. So, unfortunately, that won't happen for a while. Mending for 28. Get out of here, sucker. Like I said, piercing and impaling, and considering we're down to like, all right, cursive binding. Now, see, I talked about this before. I don't need it, but for the collectionist in me, we'll start. Fuck it. You know what? I don't need it for God's sake, but we might as well just have it just to have it. I don't fucking know, man. I know I just went on a whole like ramp on like just not fucking wanting it, but like if it means that I'll be able to say that I own every single book, good and bad, why the hell not, right? Like, come on. Yeah, really quickly though, I do need to piece down into my base to go get some more paper. Probably another like 6 stacks. But yeah, we're still looking for the other like 2 things of impaling and piercing, which we just will not be able to fucking find for the life of me. I mean, seriously, it's taking so damn long. Too long, in fact. Oh yeah, duh, it's in here. Alright, I'll have to harvest this at some point. I consider making the sugarcane farm bigger at some point because it doesn't add up enough anymore. There we go, got our extra paper that was needed. As I talked about before, we will be making an overhang to support this thing better, but that's still a ways away. Okay, let's see, let's go ahead and get this shit bought out. Smite 1 I should add too, so not even useful for literally anything. And then we got some extra glass out of it, so whatever, we take that. So yeah, still piercing and impaling, but we do actually own every fucking book after that, at least, so that's kind of cool. But damn, dude, come on. There's only 2 things I needed, and I got a 3rd thing that technically I still needed, but is like effectively completely worthless, so, I mean, come on. Alright, we're sitting at 35 out of 37 right now. So, yeah. Just need 2 more things. Okay, see, I know what that is, but like that's like an Optifine thing or whatever, so I don't actually have that, but I know that is a thing. I'm aware of it at least. Alright, we got 1 more villager here, and then we have to go pick up an extra one. Which still shouldn't be too bad, but damn, come on. And I think it's the dynamic lighting mod, I want to say it was called, something like that. But it works with like any light block too, so it's pretty neat. Alright, let's go ahead and get this guy blurred really quickly. We'll get him up as far as we can, like so. Go get that. I can go tuck these away. Oh, he does actually see that. That's kind of remarkable. Oh, cool. Imagine having dynamic lighting, though. Frostwalker 1, worthless, but okay. Considering I already have it, it's not too useful. I mean, yeah, like, we're running at 36, 51, 36. I guess as long as I don't get too nutty with it, I guess it does coast at about, like, 30 FPS on average. So it's not awful, but it definitely is sketchy. But it's not bad. I don't mind this. And then once we start getting away from them, it gets a little bit better, too. And then, see, we dipped to 26, 25. And we're consistently at 26 and 25, mainly because I'm pretty sure I load everything when I'm like this. Now we're at 23, 4, 3. Yeah, so we're sitting at like 23 FPS by doing this, which, you know, again, not like unplayable considering we're not like going through like the most tough like dungeon or whatever, and I need like no lag to do it properly. Like we're just kind of doing whatever. Okay, what the fuck? Don't do this to me. Don't be starting this bullshit, cause I'm gonna be kind of mad, dude. There is nothing here for you to want. You're not even looking at anything. What the actual fuck is going on here? This has happened again, you know. They don't normally do this, except for now, apparently. I don't know. Let's try with that. See, like, what's the deal with that, huh? There's some fucking what's the deal with airline food kind of bullshit. And the other guy should be getting priority. Why are you getting priority, bitch? Get out. Okay, there. Crosswalker 2. I'm not seeing anything cool coming out of you. What's the deal here? Come on. Okay, hang on. That's kind of abnormal. I'm not seeing any particles out of him here, you know? I should be seeing something. I'm really not fucking seeing anything. It's starting to worry me. Like a point of like critical collapse or whatever, where we're just completely gonna fucking ruin everything. Oh, because he sees this one here. Okay, hang on. Okay, so he definitely registered. You're not supposed to fucking register. You're supposed to go back to hell, you fucking shit goblin. Okay, see, that's the thing. I literally watched both of them do it. I guess one of them is just gonna have to stay, like, this guy here is just gonna have to stay, like, not working. Oh, now you have an issue with what I'm doing. Okay. But now I'll place that down and now he has no problem. Of course, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, here. Like, what's the deal with this shit here? Why aren't you, like... Why won't you, like, look down at the thing? Yeah, we're gonna buy a bunch of lanterns. He looked at it, so... You gotta be fine, then. Okay, but no, he's not. He's still not registering to it, is the other issue. But, like, he is, because he refreshed his lantern. What the fuck is happening here? See, now we're getting a point of, like, critical jank, where, like, there's so much shit that they're trying to do at once between, like, all the other villagers as well, that it's just, like, breaking at the seams. That it should not be fucking this bad, like, at all. It is just starting to break at the seams, like, chronically. And we're gonna be here for a long time, too, because as you start, like, running out of shit to grab, it starts to, like, just get worse, you know? Oh my lord, come on. Okay, come on. I need to head back here and grab some of these as well. Yeah, we're hitting some, like, weird fucking critical error now where, like, we can't get one of them to link up correctly, but the other one is still fine. Alright, it's respiration 1. Like, what are you doing here? There's that. Still looking for piercing and impaling, by the way, so we might be here for a very long time doing so. As we seem to like hitting everything that isn't the right thing. They're all looking to their neighbor, but they're not. Like, why was that guy looking down? And then whenever I look at them, they all look at me, so when they look at me, I can't tell what they were looking at because it's gone now, you know? I have to like get like an invisibility potion and like fucking spy on them for me to actually get anything useful out of them. But Dude, seriously, the fucking lack of piercing and like impaling of like any kind is kind of getting really annoying here. I mean, like seriously, we got a couple of like weird impaling ones on the way to some other ones, but they were like impaling two. Like you literally cannot make a case for impaling two. You could maybe do it for like three, but even then you're like really pushing it. Like you'd have to have at least four for it to actually be like something you consistently want. But it's just not happening, man. They don't want to roll it. So we're gonna be here for a while, unfortunately, just doing the same shit over and over and over and over. But I want this shit done today, you know? I'm over it. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while, so it's just better to just accept that and just chill out and listen to the music. So that's a shame, but fortunately, that's just how it is for right now. Because I'm gonna be here for a very long time. Hopefully, not like 3 hours long, but at the same time, knowing how this shit goes, there's a chance that it might take that long. Alright, finishing. Okay, see, like, what's going on here? What's too good for you? There's piercing one. Like, come on! What a dick. Piercing one, like, really? Come on, man. That is such a fucking douchey thing to do. Literally the worst possible piercing book. Like, come on. That's so fucking rude. Another curse of binding. Oh, man. Oh my god, come on. Oh, man. Here's my... Ah, Jesus, man. This is gonna take too fucking long. I need it done, though. That's the problem. Like, I can't, like, ignore this. I want this done today. There's another channeling offer again. I get it. I've gotten channeling before, just not, please. They won't even show, like, they literally will not even show impaling anymore. I've seen everything but impaling by this point. I even got, like, a shitty piercing book, but when I have, like, a shitting impaling book, too, as soon as I say that too often, so. There's Quick Charge 3, yeah, thanks, but no, I already got it. This isn't just something I can leave either. Impaling is useful because it does more damage to like aquatic mobs. So like if I go like Ocean Monument raiding, I can just like slam like tridents at like guardians and it just nail them. For the Elder Guardians, like they fucking like crumble and like instantly. It's a lot. There's Flame, that's cool, but I already got it. Horns already got. I pretty much already got everything. Like God, come on. Power 4. Oh, come on. Making 3 for cheap, though, that would have been cool, like, early game. I actually think I already did have that early game, because I had it for, like, 16, I'm pretty sure. Look at this, C2. Oh, my lord. It's deep into the night now. Need to pick these up. I mean, like, an act of God to get this shit done. Like, come on, man. It's just fucking soft reset hell. Come on. Oh my lord, come on. Orange 3. These have gotta be some like bad fucking odds, man. Oh my god. 28 emeralds from ending, that's ridiculous. Come on, dude. Riptide 3 yet again. Oh yeah, we still do have the birds, that's right. Yeah, so, you know. I got a ceiling, so luckily it doesn't actually matter if the birds are here, but still don't want to have the birds all the time. I'll have to sleep at some point. Oh, on the bright side, once all this is permanently done today, we'll literally never have to do this soft resetting bullshit with like librarians ever again. You know, it'll just be in. Fuck. No, I'm not caving for 3. If it was 4, it would have been immediately yes, because 4 is really not awful, but 3 is too, like, it's too on the fence, you know? I mean, I don't know, man. It's not really that worth to have 3. I might as well just keep going for as high as I can get. But I'm just sick of the fucking constant rolling with it, but, you know. God, now I keep seeing thorns and channeling, like, everywhere. Like, I keep rolling those ones, like, a lot more than the other ones. I don't think I've even seen looting today somehow, or, like, fortune. Like, there's some that are just, like, just for unreasonably rare. I think they're all like still like the same odds of rolling like any book or like any enchanted book with like what it has on it. But we just kind of, guess I've used up all my luck for the past week, you know, which is a shame. I just need a little bit extra and then I'd be good. But I used all of it up on the damn Fletchers by accident. It seems like man. Still really happy about the Fletchers though, getting all those tipped arrows like that, especially like the really good ones are like it's not easy to do, but still. We gotta be doing better than this. Come on. I'm failing too. Like, go to hell. Come on. Get real. Loyalty 1. See, we don't even need loyalty. We need impaling and piercing. But I still haven't even seen another piercing book other than that one, like, extremely petty, like, piercing 1 book. This guy not only was difficult to even get in, because he also was causing issues with, like, desync along, like, this other villager next to him, but he's just a dick because he keeps offering garbage, like, every time. Another Curse of Mining book. Yeah, thanks, buddy, but I hate to tell you this, I've already got, like, one of them. Literally this guy right next to you that sells Curse of Binding, and for cheaper. Like, come on. Stop it. Give me this shit here. They just don't want to hand over the juice, and I don't like it. Just give me the juice. Come on. Hand it over. Come on. You know you want it. Stop the fucking impaling tube garbage. I'm gonna literally impale you on a cross. Like, stop it, man. Come on. Not cool. Just give me 4 or 5, or like, you know, fucking piercing 3 or 4. Like, just something here. Like, come on. Can't keep getting away with this. Come on. Oh my lord. Oh my god, come on, dude. It's been like 10 minutes. Alright, you know what? We're gonna go grab the. I mean, we passed through a whole night, for Christ's sake, just fucking resetting. Only did not even get anything useful. Come on. The best one of the night was Impaling 3, and that was, like, not even, like, that worth it either. Oh, come on, dude. Bane of Arthropods 5, I mean, cool, but I've already got 4 for an emerald, so, like, it doesn't matter, and I wouldn't even need it that much anyway, so what the fuck's even the point? As in, there is no point. Manage. Loading. $36 emeralds for mending, that is ridiculously expensive. Imagine rolling that in the early days, that would have been lame as hell. It's weird too, I was looking back at some of the old like VODs on my YouTube channel with some friends, and it's like, my mic was so ridiculously quiet, and it was weird seeing me actually like still being in like iron and like diamond like mix and all that. But it was just kind of cool to look back on it. I really do wish I had saved those first 6 parts, man. So I had fucking just found like the blaze spawner like in the part before that, and I didn't fucking save it, and I was like, aw, dude, that's a shame. I'm gonna not make that mistake ever again, obviously, but like, you know, I don't plan on dying in this world for a very long time, if at all. Like, to the point where I don't even know if I would ever see, like, another, like, hardcore world on Twitch at this point for myself. But, if I do, you know, you better believe I'm actually going to be archiving that a lot better. Because, you know, it's nice. Stop with these, like, stop it. Just hand it over. You're being difficult. And I don't like it very much. Now you're being super fucking difficult. Okay. Okay, see, like, what's the deal? How can I, like, place that there, but at the same time... Like, what the fuck's going on here? We're also doing that because I want to see one other thing, too, if he actually refreshes. So, like, he did refresh, so I guess he's fine now, but... Hello? So, during the daytime, when, like, all of them are working, it seems to somehow mess with the new one to some extent, because there's just so much shit, I guess, that it just fucks up everything. Like, he's still trying to pathfind to a separate lectern. I'm pretty confident that's what's happening. The problem is, I don't know which one. None of them look inherent. Well, that one definitely was wrong, though, over there. That one shouldn't have been like that. We had F3B. We can't exactly, like, gauge the distance on it either. He just wants to be a total douche, but... Watch it be like this one after all, or something. Okay, no, it wasn't. So here, you can take that. Okay, and you shouldn't have picked that up either. I'm mad about that. See, you shouldn't be... Still not touching that. That shouldn't have gone there. I had to dedicate a bunch of extra time trying to figure this shit out. I also don't even see their particles too much anymore. Like, who registered then, huh? No, someone. What is going on, man? Okay, so you registered, but okay. See, like we 100% got that guy. Now, what about this guy? Somehow that guy again. What? Alright, fuck this shit. We're doing what I didn't want to have to do, but it needs to be done apparently. So what's gonna go on here is we're gonna cut away all of these, okay? Alright. And then we're just gonna start the chain of getting all these guys linked up properly. One at a time. Like, see the guy next to him looks up to it, like, okay, dude. Just start out with one of the edges and work our way in there. You can see how fucking annoying this shit is, though. And I keep burning, like, lecterns somehow because I keep dropping. Okay, see, he definitely registered there. Get this guy. Hopefully, soon. One day. In a millennia from now, maybe we'll have it. Who knows? It's pissing me off now. There we go. Definitely saw him do it. 100%, without question. You are kind of going to go to jail, so I'm not going to count that because I'm pretty sure it came from his neighbor. That one did not, probably. So you went to the guy next to him. That one went to, let's say, okay. That one went to his neighbor. Still neighbor. That one went to him. Went to no one. Still no one. I went to him. The fuck is doing? Okay. Okay, see, he went to his neighbor. Still won't go to this guy. There we go. Now it went to him. Now that one had to have gone to him. And now this guy doesn't want to register to nothing. So we're gonna take both of these away. That 100% went to him. Now what about you, huh? You want a fucking workstation or not, bitch? Let's fucking see it. Let's see it. What? What's wrong, huh? What the fuck is up with you? See, he don't want to register any fucking particles. And this guy don't even want to fucking find a job either. What is happening? I don't get it, you know? Nothing should inherently be wrong with any of this anymore. Like, we've gone ahead and we've, like, re-registered all of them. Unless they're somehow having issues with, like, some default... Like, what are you looking at? I saw you. I saw you, bitch. You were fucking looking at somebody else's workstation entirely. And this guy, this fucking dick, won't fucking register anything anymore. He's just done. He just gives up, I guess. Like, why are you looking... Like, see how he looks at this one? Now they fucking have desynced again. What is the problem? I don't get it, you know? We should not be having issues like this anymore. they all like somehow magically like desync from each other, and it's annoying as fucking hell. We're gonna try for like a total fucking wipe. I really never wanted to have to do this again because it's bad. Like it's just fucking god awful. But well, I'm kind of out of options here. We're gonna wipe away all their fucking workstations and just hope for the best, pretty much. So we're gonna start at one of the ends here and work our way down. And we'll watch to see how many sparkles actually end up appearing. So remember, we're sitting at like 30 something villagers now in these. Like 28, something like that maybe? I don't know, but this is gonna cause some serious fucking issues. Okay, without a doubt, you're good. What about you? I wish this shit had to be directly in front of them for them to link. Otherwise, like, the other ones wouldn't be able to see it or whatever. I just... Fuck, I don't want to do that. No. You fucking stupid prissy bitch. God damn it. Fuck, I forgot. I should have put the fucking iron block in. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna load all these up with iron blocks. And then I'm gonna, like, try if this doesn't work. I've got maybe one other potential idea here. So, it kind of goes off of what I was... Shit. It kind of goes off what I was saying earlier. If they can't see it, right, they won't try and pathfind for it, maybe. So if I get rid of all their trapdoors and I replace them all with solid blocks, they can't just see through the open trapdoors that we have. So if I end up doing this, technically I should be able to just block their vision so hard they can't, like, do anything, you know? Hopefully that's the idea here, is that I restrict their vision so bad with these iron blocks that we're going to stack extra ones on top of them, that they have to register to it right in front of them. We'll replace all these trapdoors back too after we're done here. I'll have to maybe make some extra because some are bound to get lost in the scuffle, but we're gonna give this a shot. They're all pretty much locked into their own little fucking baby jail. That wasn't supposed to go there. Okay, now let's like... Okay, so naturally that doesn't fucking work. That's cool. Try restricting the vision so hard that it just... Nah. I'm fucking over this shit so hard, man. God, dude, you know it's just gonna fucking keep being this awful anyways. I was about to say, where did they all go? But all the particles keep, like, blowing up in my face pretty hard. We're missing like 3 of them. Oh my lord, man. Fucking come on. I just wanted this shit done, man. I mean, seriously, this should not be this hard anymore, you know? All I needed was them to not keep getting desynced like that, but then they just did, you know? They just would not sync up to their workstations in front of them. And then when they did, they somehow kept, like, desyncing, which, you know, is not a thing they should be doing. It just is abnormal, and they shouldn't be fucking doing that. Yeah, if we hit F3 and B, we can look at their sight lines at least. But none of them are, like, trying to pathfind towards it on account of it being nighttime. Legally, there is one option I can attempt. but it's like still kind of dumb. So if we get ourselves a piston, right, what we can do is place down a workstation in the center of this area, okay? And then, they'll want to pathfind towards the workstation, so they'll be like, hey, that's pretty cool. But obviously they can't reach it, but they will look directly at it to, like, try and get to it, okay? So if we get them to look directly at it, what we can then do is get a piston to push it in towards the one who's looking directly at it. And that's literally the last idea I have. I never wanted to have to do it, but I'm getting really impatient with this shit now. It's taking too goddamn long. So, we're gonna give it a shot here. See how it goes. We need that. Get those. I need just a little bit of wood. Piston. Boom. Button to go along it. Boom. Okay. Also, we're gonna get rid of these mine carts as well for the time being. So we're gonna sleep. We're gonna wait until I start hearing them work. I'm also gonna give that other one over there a profession that I don't give too much of a shit about, that he can kind of use it to interfere or whatever. So we'll give him a barrel here. So we're gonna give the worthless villager that's over here that still needs to be converted into a proper librarian. We're giving him a barrel. We're just doing this just so that way he doesn't try any weird synchronization bullshit. But pretty much we're just passing time until, well, it's daytime. So if I place this down, I don't think any of them even see it at the moment. Except for maybe this guy. I mean, he won't make eye contact. No, he's not, I guess, huh? Oh, we're gonna have to wait a while. Sorry about how infuriating this is if you think it's bad watching. It's bad for me doing it too. It's day 1604. We should have been done with this a while ago, but no. I had to do all this extra shit to fucking get it done, and I'm running out of time here, so I might actually have to do it another day, unfortunately. But I wanted it all done today, man. I might have to just do it another time. I'm over it. We need to wait for these guys, because these guys will start working, and once they start working, that means the other ones will probably start trying to pathfind. Although they might start now, because they do, I remember, like, try it in the morning. Now, somebody wants this, though. Somebody fucking wants this. I don't know who it is, but I know somebody does. I don't know who. We're just gonna fuck it. I don't know, man. I'm so over everything. Like, how do you not want the thing right in front of you? Here, I don't get it. Here, if I buy you out of emeralds, would you, like... You'd have to want this because it's right in front of you, right? Like, you're out of stock, there's only one available lectern. I didn't see any of them in there say... Yeah, see, okay, so, like, there's only one of them in there, but... Imagine DMing me. But, like, come on. Like, this dude fucking... He's gotta take it. You have no stock left of lanterns, and there's one fucking usable lectern right in front of you, but only the one. Like, I don't get it. Like, what's up with you? The odds I have to keep rolling for this shit, man. I don't like this. This takes too long. It's not even immediately apparent what they're doing with the fucking particles either. Like, it's just dumb and goofy. Like, come on. See, that guy, without a doubt, he wants it. I fucking saw him trying. He's trying to go straight for it. So what we do is, we can maybe break this for a little bit. We'll do that. Are you fucking kidding me? Lecterns are one of the things you can't push with a piston. Are you fucking joking me? Why? Why? I can't get it over to him. to get him to work for it. So you literally just have to sit here for fucking 13 hours just being like, oh, yeah, you know, I'll do it one day. Come on, man. Oh my god. And there's librarian works. Okay, see, but the wrong one worked, so it doesn't matter. I need this guy to work, because he's the one who's all bought out. Over this shit. There we go. See, he worked. He's fine. I watched him fucking reset his trade right in front of me. He has to be fine. There's literally no way that he fucking isn't. Also, they only make the green particles, I guess, when they're like expert or master or whatever, and they don't like do anything. You know, without a doubt, the one to my right is fine. And no questions asked. Come on, man. Okay, see, like, you're not supposed to do that, because, you know, it's not for you. Alright, come on, get this shit out of here. Why? Why does he take so long? Warden's Bless moment. That's crazy. But nah, I was never really into modded, so I don't know for it either way. Dude, get into a fucking workstation. I'm gonna... Oh my god, come on. You just don't want it. At all. We're gonna be here for a long time, too, because I have to keep constantly, like, doing this shit. Is, you know, he's only gonna be in place when he actually refreshes his trades, and there's only a limited window. There we go, without a doubt, refreshed. He's good. Get out of here. Okay, now here's number 3. Oh, yeah, we also need to buy a bunch of shit off of you. See, and like the guy like 2 doors down from him wants it, not the one directly in front of it. I don't get it. Like, it's so annoying. Right, I still have like 20 something of these left to do. See, did you fucking register to it, or is it a different guy? Like, what's the deal there? I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna walk away a bit. I want to go grab those fucking lecterns too. Okay, that should give him enough time to actually like go work if he did work. No, he didn't, so that's not even his workstation. Oh, come on. I hate this shit so much. And I'm gonna inevitably have to waste more time as well, just trying to gather more emeralds too to do this. It's just so fucking impossible without it, but they all need to be synced up to the correct one. That is important, but like, for it to take this long, even though like their steering one, like right, like see, you shouldn't be looking at that. It should be the guy directly next to you that should have done it, and then it would have been fine. But they take so unhealthily long to fucking like link to the right one, even though it's staring them right in the face, that it's just not cool. You can't push lecterns either. I know it's kind of on me for making it like one wide and all that, because that definitely has caused like issues historically in the past for me, where it's like a one wide trading hall leads to certain problems. Also, I'm gonna assume that he actually did get that one, to be perfectly honest. The sparkles were way too close, but now I won't actually know until like later tonight, because you know none of them are refreshing anymore, so I won't be able to know until way later. We're just gonna go trade the rest of these out, and, you know, I don't know. Keep trading with all these guys, hopefully get them in place better, but I wanted this shit done today, but I really don't think I can actually get it today, man. I'm kind of running out of time because I have other stuff I need to do at like 2:30. And it's taking a while. But I don't get it, you know? Like, why do they take so goddamn long to register in front of a workstation? And I'm not letting them out of their cells, I'm doing it the other way anymore. I fucking hated that. How hard that is to do. Like, I don't like doing that. Hopefully we can sleep by the time I'm done trading all of these out. At least we got a nice little surplus emeralds again, but come on, dude. I gotta be done with this shit soon. I'm over this. I only sleep at night or during thunderstorms, yeah, so it's still not technically night. But come on. I want to be done with this today. But we're just rolling odds pretty much until like it inevitably like does like link to it. But it takes so goddamn long for it because we have so many, or we have so many of them, you know. It does get easier, I guess, as it goes along because there's less like villagers to pick the same thing. So like instead of it being like a 1 out of 20 chance of the one we want, like Pixel Lectern, it's only like a 1 out of 19 or 1 out of 18, and then a 1 out of 17 as we get longer and longer down the list. But it still is a fucking nightmare to do. Alright, well, I'm gonna mute for a while, but I'll still be here. And I'm gonna have to pause the music for a while. I'm actually just closing it out for today. I'm kind of over everything, so give me a bit. Alright, looks like we're actually going to be wrapping up here, unfortunately, sooner than I thought, so gotta wait for these fucking idiots, and then I have work I need to go do today, so alright, we'll hopefully get the rest of these done tomorrow, I guess, or maybe later tonight, depending on how I'm feeling. But I'm fucking over trading halls, man. It's really nice to have them, but it's just too annoying right now for me, you know? Like, we've got everything except for, like, 2 of them, and then they're all desynced. Which, if they weren't desynced, we literally would have already been done, like, probably 20 minutes ago by now, even with that constant rolling. But they fucking desync so, like, aggressively that it's just not usable, or at all. Like, it's not feasible to have them fucking do anything. There we go. So now we're here to check and see if this guy actually worked or not. No, because it was his neighbor that did it, so... Great. Gonna have to be fucking speedrunning this shit for a while. Fortunately. I mean, you can't hear me, that's crazy, but... yeah. Oh, please, come on, that has to fucking work. God, I'm sick of this shit. Unless it's my mic acting up again. Yeah, okay, well it's not, so never mind then. Come on. It's always like their neighbor that fucking does that. Like, how is it like twice in a row that the one next to him? That one has to have, yeah. That one 100% did. Okay. Good. Buy you completely out of your fucking lanterns and now it starts again. If we're lucky, I'll get all this done in time. But I don't think I'm going to get all this done in time today, unfortunately. I'm going to have to be doing this for a while. Okay, that one definitely did. Watched him. Getting some better luck now, but how long will it last? Oh, because I have to go at like 2. I have stuff I need to do today. And like, you know, I'm going to be gone for like a while to handle all that. I basically just want all these guys resynced so that way, like, when I come back, hopefully later tonight, all I have to do is go, like, bring in like 2 more villagers, and I'm done. So, yeah. Still working on moving and whatnot. See, it's like the guy next to him, like 3 feet down, wants it, but he's not having it. See, like the guy next to him gets it, but not him. Oh, he refreshed at some point. I should see him, like, refresh here. Hey, but he didn't fucking refresh. But he did, but he didn't. I don't get that. This is dumb. See, he didn't refresh. So how did he fucking get those back then? Because he couldn't have fucking refreshed. I probably broke the one, like, too quickly or whatever when he did actually. That time he did. Oh, that's still not gonna do it. Okay, like, what the hell? How did you fucking refresh then? I gave you enough time. How did you not refresh? You should have fucking refreshed, man. Come on. I don't get it. Like, he clearly did at some point, because otherwise he wouldn't have had these fucking lantern trades back, but apparently not really. And it's fucking pissing me off now. Like, come on. You have got to be fucking joking me. Like, come on, dude. I don't get it. They just take so fucking long to do anything with. Like, come on. Come on, that was in your cell. How are you gonna sit here and tell me that didn't fucking refresh? He's not looking down to work. Because it's not his, I guess. That's like objectively in his cell. Yeah, why are you looking at somebody else's workstation? I don't get it, you know? It just does not fucking make any sense that this is happening. I'm definitely not gonna be able to get it done, like, at this rate. There's just too much fucking dumb, goofy shit for this to keep, like, it's just bad. Don't fucking do anything. They just sit there, they don't register to the right workstation, and then when they do, they actually don't. Like, multiple times a day. And it's fucking pissing me off. Like, what are you looking at over here? What do either of these guys have? I literally have sat there and watched the other ones link just fine, and this guy will fucking not do anything. Like, I don't get it. Like, he's fully bought out of compasses, the other ones still work, but he just does not fucking link up to anything. But then he had done it earlier, because that's how I got the... How did you even link? You can't even be physically close enough to touch it. And then, of course, the one next to him fucking grabs it. Again. Like, stop, bitch. Just fucking let the right one grab it. That's it. It's the one right in front of him. He won't touch it. He won't go for it. And it's fucking pissing me off. He just refuses to even attempt to go for it at all. And it's always the one, like, directly to his left or anything, or to his right, or whatever. But it's always the wrong one every fucking time that wants to go for it. It's never the fucking correct one with these things. Like, how are you gonna look down at the thing right in front of you and be like, nah, that's not mine, that's the other guy's. Like, come on! Stop it. Just fucking pick it up. It's just, I don't get it, man. You know, I'm, like, so tired of fucking working on these, but I can't fucking do anything unless all of them are synced up correctly. So if they aren't synced up correctly, they're just kind of worthless, you know? Is in you fucking screw everything up. I could maybe, like, well, because if I zombify and cure him, I'm gonna burn through a massive amount. He had to have. There's no way he didn't. I'm gonna leave you unmarked, but I'm gonna have to assume that had to have worked. But see, like, now it's too late again, anyways, so what does it actually matter whether he did it or not? He didn't actually fucking link to anything. You know? Because now we can't even tell until, like, the next day, because they won't refresh their trades until a certain time of day. So, see, that time he had to have linked unless I broke it too preemptively or whatever. But I can't fucking find out until, you know, until it happens again. They just take so goddamn long to fucking link to anything, and then the only other thing I could even attempt to do is if I zombify and cure all of them at the same time, then, like, that's it. That's all I could maybe hope for, is, like, curing, like, fucking 30 of them at once, and then be like, yeah, you know, we'll see how it goes. I'm tempted to just do that. I've got the extra golden apples. Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. We'll do it next time. I'm over everything right now, dude. These things take way too long to link. They are inconsistent. And then when they do link, they don't even always actually link. So we're just going to completely start over here. So we're getting rid of all the fucking workstations. We're going to place all the trapdoors back down correctly. And what's going to happen is we're going to just zombify all of them. So next time they're all going to be zombified and recured. That'll get some of the name tags down to 1 emerald apiece at least. Which isn't even our main goal. We just want them to fucking go back to normal. But we're going to have to zombify and cure like 30 of them simultaneously. Just to hope that maybe I can catch enough of them at a time where it won't be an issue. So, yeah. That's not really fucking cool at all. And it's not fun. It's just boring. Oh, now you have a decision on where you want to go and what you want to do, right? Yeah, okay. Fucking stupid piece of shit. Get in the fucking hole. Get in. God, I fucking hate these things, man. They're just aggravating. But I'm done here today. I'm fucking over it. I got other shit I need to do. And I'm sick of these guys. So thanks everybody for watching. I fucking want this shit done later tonight, so hopefully I'll be back. But, god damn it, man. We were just 2 books shy. They won't hand them over, and then they started to fucking go crazy at the end and start